I shall probably do a quest sometime later.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
You're taking the scenic route. Oh, you're not getting me that time. Yeah, they damaged already anyway. Yes, yes. Okay, we're not going this way. We need to go down. Come on. Too far from ladders? Or did I drop the ladders? And climbing actually. That's probably the ones I placed down. How the hell did I hold that hurt again? Ruined. Yeah, well I think I gotta get new resources, don't I? They kinda go fucked up. Can't you just teleport back to the place? You gotta run all the way back there. Well, they're all ruined. I don't think you can end them in. Container damaged. Material itself is almost completely damaged. Actually, since I got the back saw, it still counts. I just want to get the container thing. Oh well. That's not good. Oh, I
Sam,
had
your
to get
cargo's taking
itchy.
too much damage. It's over.
Don't get caught. I
Gonna have
can't
to call
help
this
it.
one
My
a
stamina
failure.
was shit. Well, it kind of makes it more difficult to get away since the difficulties are max.
Beginning scan. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted.
We're learning as we go along how to deal with these things. Round 2. Boy.
Keep it cool.
Don't cry, baby. Not gonna walk straight into another one. This thing doesn't exactly pin to the nearest one near you. Practice makes perfect. That.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Hurry. What the fuck's here? Fuck's here.
unsustainable levels. It triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Oh, they don't exactly see a spark dropping, man. Yeah, look, a vehicle.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Wait station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome, when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Thanks. Can't imagine how you managed to haul this stuff through BTville. Wait, Sam? As in Sam Porter, that legendary delivery guy?
He's legendary delivery guy. Excuse me. Peace. Almost a 3-star. I got an 8 on it. My worst rating yet.
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
The legendary courier. Don't get paid enough for this stuff, bro. They can't even take care of my child properly. Yep.
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
Small facilities join the UCA. Bridges HQ will be able to provide additional functionality to those facilities, such as the ability to fabricate equipment and weapons via the delivery terminal. The range of available weapons and equipment may increase, and the new terminal functions and information may be added as things progress. New interview data acquired. Mules and drone syndrome. Bridge babies. Tumble. A new option has been added to delivery terminals recycle. So I guess you can recycle your things now. The resources.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Good work.
You can rest when you're dead, mate. Do you have anything else to recycle? Not really. I guess that's how you recycle probably those things. This cannot be detected, so we do not have a fabricator at this one.
Your work is greatly appreciated, Sam.
go. Appreciate the refreshes, bro.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs.
It's a whole complicated situation.
These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in capital Knot City and
Even your
reconfiguring
babies
its
need
settings
updating.
based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached.
But we all
Each one
attached.
has been physically removed from its still mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No
This-
BB on
this
record
baby likes to off
has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
Yes, you'll have a freaking sore neck in the morning. Sleeping like that.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard, still not chained up, still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
It was not a dream.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Looks like you started listening to English shit already, yeah. Check on the baby. Put a little astronaut on it.
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
And hopefully
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Chiralling. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past.
So your
Not just the
bot
Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction.
Any fans, eh?
There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past.
Concentrated bath water.
Oh, it's almost time.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Benjamin. Thanks for delivering those rare metals, Sam. Everybody at the distributed center really appreciates coming through for us. I'm afraid I got some bad news for you though. That bike you saw outside, its battery's dead. You have to give it some juice if you want to use it. So only need to do it once though. Auto charger should kick in after. Sorry if we got your hopes up. And I got some more bad news for you too. You see, different facilities have to work together, sharing materials to everyone, so everyone gets what they need. To make sure that everything that's produced gets put to proper use. That's why guys like you are so important. Without porters, the whole system falls apart. Whole world even. Anyway, there's this guy George Batten over at Way Station. He used to be a reliable porter, but lately he's been pulling teeth getting him to make even the simplest deliveries. Keeps bitching about being scared or not having enough oxy or whatever. Always some excuse. Even when he does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose half his load on route. So yeah, that's why we're a bit short on materials at the moment. I'm sure you'll be able to help us soon. We're counting on you, Sam. Yeah, everybody's counting on me, huh? More than oxy. Sam the man, our savior. Things are looking up here at the way station. Everything feels better somehow. We were all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when we set ourselves up. But 3 years of isolation and loneliness changed loneliness will change anyone's tune. Well, when we first got here, we were putting up signs for porters and whatnot. But after a while, some guys got too scared to even set foot outside. When Central went up, I told myself this was America. This was it. America's done. Everyone was feeling it too, and the mood was just bleak. Then you waltzed on in. I know what you're thinking. At first, I thought it was just oxytocin too, but that's not it. Not all of it. Anyhow, you gave us a glimmer of hope we need to bring by bringing us into this sterile network. Oh, shoot. We're back in the game now. Been thinking of putting up signs again, even watchtowers too. Before long, we'll even open up a new delivery routes. Mark my words. It's still scary out there though. All the oxy in the world won't help us deal with the mules, let alone BTs. We shit ourselves every time we catch sight of one and end up dropping off our equipment. Honestly, a part of me is still a little worried that we won't be able to keep it up. And that's where we need you, Sam. You're not scared of anything, right? Go show us our stuff. That's a bit of a lot of faith there. I get this one. The key for. You need to get the key. That's a lot of reading. Tell me about it. At least you're up to date on it. Music player? Obviously we're not going to use the music there.
Sam, we've received a distress call from the distro center staff. Check the order on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
Well, let's get our stamina back. Gotta keep beverage hydrated. You need monster to fight monsters. You can actually skip it. I did not see that button there. Wasn't I supposed to take the bath water?
Isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
System woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Ascending.
Sam, out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Lead-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Yeah, if I can get backward, yeah.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
Why are you giving me so many freaking those boxes? Bloody hell. I'm gonna be putting up a shitload of sentry
That
watches.
thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations
Why
resembling
not?
human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground.
Oh, so that's
And they
what
are
the
most
hands are for.
commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating
I thought the
rocks,
hands gave
golden
metal.
handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Yep, I passed a bunch of them.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping it. This metal.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Not much you can load onto a bar, even though this isn't my bar. It's a bar. More details about the bar.
Sam? Seems like that bike's auto-charging unit's busted. If you want to take it for a spin, you'll need to use a generator to give it some juice.
Until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam
Yeah.
Porter Bridges.
See if we can use the PCC to make a generator.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Wrong way.
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultra deck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors. Construction complete.
As far as I know, you don't fucking make anything on it. Downfall resistance boost. that's how you do that. That needs crystals to make that. Yeah, I can only make a post box and a watchtower. To make level 2 you need metal and crystals. But yeah, those are the only two I can make at the moment. So yeah, that bug's gonna have to wait until I think we'll get him maybe by the Marauder site or the Mule site. Like is good like. This way. Don't give up. No, but for you, they put it there just to spot you. They're like, there's a vehicle, but you can't use it. Okay, I think we're gonna call it here for the night. We'll probably carry on with it tomorrow. Unless we finish off Amnesia first tomorrow. Other Amnesia or this. Let's see.
Whew, not a moment too soon.
Yeah, if Sam's sleeping, it might be time for you to take a break as well. It should auto save. I should have done a save. Yeah, nobody's gonna come steal his boots. Should have done a save. Did mention it saves when you sleep.
Yep, that's enough sitting around doing nothing.
If not, it will just teleport me inside. Auto saves in the private resting room, by the way. It also auto saves when you camp. It did tell me it also saves when you camp. Guess I'll just go there.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Also, this sounds recover.
Your work is greatly.
Jeez, he just walked outside for fresh air and he's already hugging Booker. Okay, well, it's saved.